Hi folks, welcome back to Toni Creates and another video. First off, I want to apologize for not having this video out yesterday afternoon, but I had a funeral and then I had an emergency tooth extraction. So I really wasn't, because I was going to do it yesterday evening, but first of all I couldn't talk properly. So I had a spastic lip and then also was in pain and that. So anyway, so first thing this morning, so hopefully by this afternoon, Saturday afternoon, you'll have this. Right, we are getting to the actual cover. Now, I've decided I'm not finished with this. It's just thing. But what we want to do is we want to choose the material for our book cover. I decided I'm going to use a book. So I'm going to show you how to cut the book. But first we need to choose the fabric. So I got the paisley, and I love paisley. Totally 100% attracted to the paisley. And I chose this fabric because, well, it's what I had. I bought a fat quarter pack and decided I like the white that's in there. Comes the white in our flowers. And by the way, I did go back with the glue that hates me and stuck down a few things. It seems like the Mod Podge doesn't like the glue gun, so I had to come back and just stick it down with the glue that hates me. Right, so we're going to tart this up a bit, but first I want to choose the fabric because I'm going to have to leave this aside. I have things planned for this to dry. So this is I love the paisley, but I feel also it's a bit busy. There's too much movement in the actual. My eyes drawn to the paisley and not to the thing. And then I have the flower one, but then it feels like to me, which flower am I supposed to be looking at? These flowers? It just. So I have decided on the gingham or check or whatever you call this pattern, because to me it makes the flowers pop, because it's flowers on a geometric shape. So we are going with this one, so we can lay that aside. So now what I want to do with this is, I just thought there's a big gap here, first of all. Secondly, excuse me, or you hear that clanking, I don't know if you do, but I have changed my whole sort of setup here, and my husband got me a lovely toolbox with drawers. So I got that on one side, so my trolley has to squeeze between my work desk and my chair, so I'm a bit tight here, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, I'll have to rearrange the trolley, or maybe just put it behind me and just swivel around when I need something. But having said all that, I want to zhuzh this up a bit. Oh, you know what, I forgot my water. Hold on a sec, let me go get it. Okay, I'm back. Right, so this is what we're going to do. I want to put a bit of black on here, just to, I don't know, I just feel it needs black. So I bought these instead of Tim Holtz shading or whatever his crayon things are called. These are 12 sketching crayons by Conte à Paris. Okay. So I'm just going to use the black. I think these are different hardnesses, so I don't want to put too much on, so I'm taking the hard one. And I'm just going to put some color down there. And I want to put around this netting here to kind of frame it. Okay. Like so, and then around our word, underneath the netting. You see how hard this Mod Podge doesn't like stuff on it. Come here. Okay, let's see. This will have to be on top of the netting. Go underneath here. Okay. There. Right, I'm just going to take some water. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I want to put some around there. I could use my inks to do this. I thought, you know what? You bought these crayons, you never use them. It's time to get them out. Oops, I'm going to chop my thing out in half. Right, so let's put that back so we can find it again. Right, so let's take some water, and I'm just gonna squish. I think I'm gonna come with the ink and just ink the sides here, just to kind of like, oops, put a bit too much water on there. Wait, need a cotton towel. Sorry, I thought I was prepared. But no. Okay, you see how it sits on the top there? Not happy with that. That's the Mod Podge. See, there's a glue deed. Anyway, we'll see. I suppose our inks will actually work better. Okay, no problem. Lesson learned. So you don't have to do this. You know, it's not gonna. Should actually just rub this. I wonder if I just rub it. No, it's not working. Okay, we're just gonna come with the water. Just come with the water and give it some definition. Yeah, so anyway, so went to the dentist yesterday. That was not fun, but had to be done. I'm not scared of the dentist. It's just I'm scared of what he's going to charge me. That's what I'm scared of. So anyways, so I'm on my way to getting dentures, folks. Got another extraction in September, and then fitting when that's all healed, fitting. So I won't be smiling for a few months. But anyway, that's life. Getting old's not for sissies, let me tell you that now. So, okay, that's curling up a bit. I think I can leave. No, it needs to stay down because I am still have a few of these little teeny tiny. I want to do something else here. Come on. Right, are we going to have to get the actual Mod Podge out to stick this stuff? Okay, okay, now let me see, have I mucked this up? This looks a bit awkward here. We need, let me try my actual watercolor pencils and see if that doesn't work better. Do I even have black? There's black. Okay, and I'm just gonna, because this will be the same as, I don't mind the messiness of it. I think I'm just gonna leave, oh there we go, that's better. We can actually go in there a bit, and then just gonna dry my brush and just kind of fade that line out there. Okay, and then I think we're gonna have to go with the inks for around here. Let me get, I don't have my black ink out. That's the one thing I haven't sorted out yet, is my inks. I've got my vintage photo out, which stays out. And I thought when oh, there's no sponge on. Oh, find the sponge, woman. When I decide I'm going to use a different ink, I will. There's a white thing there that's not disappearing. Anyways, I'm just gonna. Is this dry? Come on, get on there for me. There we go. Have to be violent with it. Right, we just want to get that nice and up. Get our edge sorted. This I should have done everything before we. Okay, got a bit of, is that lifting up there? No, just a raw edge. So why is this white here not worth doing? Come on. Can I cut that off? Let me see if I can cut that off. Okay, now everything is on the wrong side of me and the wrong way around. Okay, let's just, is that gonna come off? Ah, no, don't. Now you're breaking it. Okay, stop it now, woman. Stop it. Let me get my, here's the pencil, and see if I can get the pencil in there. Can you see the white thing? Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so that's got a bit more interest to it. Now I was thinking this this big gap here, which isn't so big anymore, I thought I would put this butterfly. I thought it was a bit big, but I kind of like it because I think it's going to look good if we take our background. Well, let me just mind this out the way before I won't put it away just yet in case we decide we need more of it. If I put this on there, kind of ties the white together, because and then I had this little butterfly, but he kind of disappears. So I thought I'd put this one on. He looks lovely. You think so? I think so. But what I want to do is I want to take the purple, our purple, see, it's squashed in here, and just give him a bit of an edge. Not much, just a framing. And there we go. How does that look? What do you think? Yay, nay? I think so. Okay, let's leave that there. Now, how are we going to stick this on? I think we'll use the glue that hates me. You see? Look there. Right, now, please, come out slowly. I'm begging you. Just gonna... I think if I buy these big tubes, I must like do a cover, like a book cover, so that you see the tube's nice and squished now, so it's not coming out fast. I just want to get this off because I don't know if this is like glue gun. Right, now we need to mind our hand out the way, stand up so you can see what's going on, and go like that. Okay, put this away. It was very kind to me today, thank you. Okay, now the last thing I want to do to this is I want to, let me just put this away. I want to put some glossy accent on the word so it looks like an actual plate. This is Glossy Accent. I got it on Amazon and it's under 10 euros. I know, I think it's actually 6 euros, so it's not diabolical. Put a glue paper first, woman, and get it splotched out there. There we go. And then do the edge first. Like that. And this kind of stays where you put it, so it won't run over the edge. Okay, so that's going to dry clear. It looks a bit cloudy now, but it will be clear. Let me show you. You see, be nice and shiny and look like a. So I'm happy with that now. So I'm going to put this aside where it will not be touched or budged for the next 24 hours. So let's move this out the way. Let's get our fabric and our book. Okay, so when I go to the charity shop, I look at the covers like, oh, do I like the color of the cover? I don't know why, because technically speaking, you cover it anyway. Some of them I won't. I've got a gorgeous so now digging my finger in there. I'm just gonna try, and if you're coming down here, try and have your knife going this way and not that way, so you don't whoops, that's like really nice and straight. Just seeing. Okay, now I'm just going to cutting the glue. I've actually just got one bead of glue down the side here. Let me see if I can cut that ish. Okay, let's go from this side. Just want to get that glue. Let me just get some of this off. Oh, had a sneaky. Oh no, I didn't. See, there's, I don't know, on camera there's glue there. I'm just it's just kind of a bead, and cutting this side off. Right, normally if it's not glued down, you can just once you've cut down the sides, it's good to go. So we're going to have to do some tidying up here. But anyway, waste not, want not, we shall use it. By the time we've cut everything with fabric, I mean, you could just cut the covers off and then you can make your own spine. But there we go, folks, my very first glue book. Yep, I'm still working away of the over printing from the. Right, I think we need the strong tweezers. Well, these are actually printer's tweezers. Yeah. Come on, we tidy you up. Just pull you. Let's see if we can get this piece of glue off. Right, okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Oops, sticky. Well, I need a piece of paper to stick this to. Right, so that's our book. We're going to, probably don't need to pull this off really, but we're doing it, making it flat. Whoops. Okay, this must be really, is this a modern book? When was it, this yoke printed? In 2006 by the looks of it. Oh, I saw a book 1966 in the chair. It wasn't what was it? Don't even know what the title was. In the charity shop, but they wanted 15 euros, and I thought that was a bit dear. But anyway, we'll see if it's still there next week. I might ask them. But then you've got to think, 15 euros, but some of it's going to charity, and then I feel guilty asking a discount because I'm like basically saying, don't get me wrong, I do give monthly to charities over and above my tithe. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I think we're gonna have to put a piece of fabric here to strengthen this lot. This looks like it's actually lifting underneath here. Okay, we'll deal with that. Okay, now let me just, I now have a nice little cabinet here on the side with some of my fabrics. I think I'm just gonna shimber here. Just gonna get a piece that's gonna go like that and do my measuring. Got great measuring skills. And cut and okay. Oops. Okay, this goes on forever. Right. You know what I want to do? I just want to take the selvage edge off because I want it to be rough and ready and not jagged. That's not the right word. Ruffled. No, not ruffled. Frayed. That's the right word. Got there in the end. Okay. Oopsie. Sorry, I'm still peeling off these threads here. Right. So we are going to give it a little wish on the top there and a little thing on the bottom, and there we go. Okay, so that's going to go there. We can move this away. This is almost the exact same color on as the book. I don't know if it looks the same on the thing. Right, okay, now do we use Mod Podge or the glue that hates us? What say you people? I just want to trim this down a bit because it's not serving any purpose here. Okay. Come on. So loose this side. We're going to use the fabric Mod Podge on the outside. So, whoops, okay. Put that in the dustbin. Oh, no, that's not good. There's a problem when you're trying to cut something that is hard on the one side, doesn't bend when your scissors come, so we just come with a okay, book's trimmed. We're using Mod Podge fabric tissue, and that's quite thick, this. No problems. Actually, let me see how far over I'm going. I can go a bit further. Get this. This is going to, I'm going to put our signatures through here. Get some down underneath there. And then on the outside I'm going to put something, lace or something, over the stitching. We'll see. That can change. So this is just being reinforced. Right to the edge, matey. And then, did I do down the side? No, I didn't. Okay. Right, this is very thick. I don't know if it's supposed to be thick like that or this is just my tub. Right, I'm going to measure from the bottom because that's where I can see. And then just squish it up to the top. Oops. Oh, it looks like we're a bit over on this side. Whoops. Don't want any lumps. Get the fabric in there. Oh, I think this is kind of stuck already, to be honest. Get a bit in there. Now, should I go over the top with my glue? No, because I want to do the other side. But that's nice in there. Got that extra strength. Now, before we start with this, oh my goodness, just put the lid on there and move that out the way. Our glue book. Oh my goodness, now something else I have to find a spot for. Okay, leave it there. Okay, now we need the size. So we want to go, should we go this way? I'm just trying to work out what's going to use the least material. Let's go this way. And we shall cut him over there. And do a rip. And put him to one side. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. And I'm going to go like this, and I'll immediately see that I've gone and shifted. So I'm just going to go like this. And then I'm taking my glue, and I'm going to get a whack. And I'm going to go like that. Make sure you get around the sides here. So. Okay, as far as we can before it starts drying. Should have probably had a bigger brush, hey? Oh, here's me putting glue all over my mat. I can't find the same oven doodad, and then I'm just gonna go like that and just shifted it, gets a little iron there, gets our crease out. Okay, so next up, just go like that, pull it away a bit, and then we go. That way you don't have glue drying on you, and you can spend time with the coverage and make sure you get everything covered. And try not to put it on your mat. Okay, so looks like everything's covered. Get a bit more on there. Get in the groove here. And then we come up, and then I just shift with my hand, and then get that in there. Make sure it's in there nicely. Right, next bit. Make sure I've got glue all the way there. Oh my soul, no, my favorite brush. I'll have to go to IKEA. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, folks, I must tell you what happened. So, as I'm recording this, I have 94 subscribers. But, you know, being away with the funeral, and so last night sitting down, and Happy says, oh, I see you had a comment on one of your videos. And I said, yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, oh, I hope because with the time zone, it's like my replies are a bit delayed, and I haven't got into the habit of checking every day. It gets a bit, I don't know, it takes control of your life when you're obsessed with the numbers. So I kind of don't check every day, but I need to kind of get into a routine where this is the time of day when you just check if there's any messages. And anyway, so some of my replies come a bit late, so I thought, oh my goodness, I hope there isn't somebody that's been waiting for a reply. So I go on and I check, and then I'm checking, it's like, oh my goodness, I've got 94 subscribers. 2 just popped out of nowhere. And my teenage son is like, what? You've got 94 subscribers? I'm like, oh my goodness, people, I had such... I was tickled pink and said, yeah, this funny daddy mom of yours has got 94 subscribers. So folks, get it to 100, because it's like, oh my goodness, you're nearly at 100. So if you can like and subscribe, if you don't like it, so I should have put this at the beginning of the video, because average view time is like 4 minutes, and this is... But anyway, if you're still here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, so I can tell him I've got 100 subscribers. Yes, this old mummy of yours. It was so funny. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yeah. My poor brush. That's so sad. I'm going to see if I can fix it. Okay, I just want to get this up here. Lifting it up so I can get to the edge. So there's a... Right. Yeah, Mom. Who's doing the weed eater? Right, so that's all done. So we're all good there. So now we can do this. Just cutting this down, and then the corners. What do we do with the corners? Is, I don't know if, okay, mind you out the way, if I'm gonna do it like that, do like a mitered corner, how much bulk is under there. I think we do that, hey? Make sure you are straight parallel with that and parallel with that. And if you are, it will give you a better fold over so that these edges don't cross over each other, if you know what I mean. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go get you down. Make sure you get the sides. Okay, and line him up there, line him up there. Whoops. Right, so I will fast forward the rest of this so you can just see, and then when I sew in the signatures, I will put the other book plate on, so because we have the glossy accents on there now, and definitely don't want to mess that up. Yeah, so I will be tickled to get 100 subscribers. Lucky, yeah, wait till I get to 1,000. Oh my goodness. But you'll be probably be out of the teenage years when I get to 1,000. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right, keep that straight with that edge. Whoopsie, lift you up. Get that edge down there, and then we can, okay, get you down. Still closing, everything looking good. Corners are looking brilliant. Let's get them to stay nice and square, sides all down. I don't think I'm going to put Mod Podge over the top of the fabric. I think I'm just gonna leave it because it is kind of seeped through a bit. I am just gonna yeah, I think we can leave it like that, and we can decide which side we're going to put our book plate on. And then over here I'm going to put some cardstock. I'll put some card, but I haven't decided yet which one I want to do, because right, just so that I can find my brush in the water again, decide what I'm going to do. So that's going to be our book cover, and then this is going to, see, it's starting to dry clear there. This will go over here, and that will be our book. There we go, book cover. Okay, so like I say, there's still going to be a cover there. So thanks folks, thanks for watching, and especially my loyal followers that have watched right to the end. Please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for your comments then. Cheerio now.